morning, Barons.
I'm Ella.
And I'm Manny.
And we're your hosts for today's broadcast.
Today's Thursday, September 5th. Hey Ella, what do we have in store for today's broadcast?
Thanks for asking. Today we're going to start off with a segment about the upcoming football game.
I'm super excited to go to the game, so let's get more information on that.
Thanks, Manny. I'm Dag.
And I'm Sinjin.
And today we'll be interviewing Dog Pound and the football team on the upcoming home game.
Let's go.
My name's Abel. I play running back and outside linebacker.
My name's Hayden. I play free safety and slot receiver.
My name's Dominic, and I play O-line.
The football team is getting ready for their first home game against University City, and they are looking forward to you guys popping out and cheering them on in the stands. On to Hayden, Abel, and Dom with more about the game.
This is our first home game, so I hope everybody pops out on Friday at 6:30 and just bring the energy.
Against UC is going to be a good, tough matchup for us. Should be a pretty good game.
It's going to be a tough matchup, but everybody pop out tomorrow, 6:30.
Make sure you come out and support the team and sit in the student section with the rest of Dog Pound. On to Dog Pound's co-president, Yuribia, with more about the game's theme.
So our first home game is going to be a USA theme, so make sure you guys wear your red, blue, and white. We also are going to try to get a flag, so hopefully we can be holding up a flag, and make sure you guys come. It should be a fun game. If we popped out a lot at Eastlake, I think we should be able to have more people at Bonita, and hopefully we win.
Like Yuribia said, make sure you guys show up and sit in the student section because it's going to be a lot of fun.
That's it, Barons. Make sure you pop out tomorrow. Now back to the studio with Manny.
Thank you, Diego.
Like I said, Barons, make sure you guys pop out to the game.
Well, what's our next segment?
Next up, we will be interviewing JoJo about the BVTV survey.
Sounds cool. Let's see what Dev and Emma have in store for us.
Hey Barons, it's Dev, and today we're going to be interviewing one of our main producers, JoJo, on the new student survey. Let's see what she has to say.
Well, my name is Josephine Santos, and I am the main producer of BVTV.
Today we interviewed JoJo, one of the main producers of BVTV. We are informed about the student survey where students can put feedback or input so we can see and make sure the broadcast is up to your standards.
So the student survey is basically a survey for the students of Bonita to put any feedback or input, requests, anything like that, so that we know how to change and improve on making the broadcast more entertaining and interesting for you guys.
Some of the questions we will be asking are, what do you want to see? How many times a week do you watch the broadcast? What do you like or dislike? And any last info as an open-ended question for the broadcast. Students can find this on the BVTV's Instagram or scan the QR code in this broadcast.
You can find it on this QR code right here, or you can also find it on our Instagram.
We hope to hear your insight, Barons.
Thanks, JoJo and Barons. If you have any ideas for our upcoming segments, make sure to let us know through the survey. But for now, hey Manny, do you have any segment ideas?
Thank you, Dev. Me and Ella actually have a good idea about going out and reviewing food.
That's a good idea, Manny. I hope we can bring that segment sometime. But I can't wait to hear some of your idea, Barons.
Well, Ella, what's your favorite food?
Oh, thank you for asking. My favorite food is sushi.
That sounds good. I'm definitely like sushi or steak. Either one is fine.
Hey, Manny, what's our next segment?
Thank you for asking. Our next segment will be about esports with Emmy, so let's see what he has in store for us.
Thank you, Manny and Ella. I'm Emmy, and last Friday we had our first esports tournament where our live streaming team did a great job. Gabe and Wyatt were doing a play-by-play, and it was a lot of fun. Here are some behind-the-scenes of the event.
Just the sheer difference in size of these two is crazy. But that quick damage accumulation that Sonic is capable of, it's hard to beat sometimes when you can't move too fast. I don't even know what's happening. They're moving too fast. Alright, gets their first damage for Sonic. Yeah, King K. Rool will definitely be able to exploit that sort of vacuum effect this game. Yes, King K. Rool, his attacks might be a little slower, but his damage is that of a tank. Certainly, but Sonic, I used to play him. He's really, really fun to play. If you can control that sphere, pretty hard to beat. Yeah, the agility is impressive to say the least. King Rool is trying to control ground, but it seems near impossible with Sonic just rolling on him.
Thank you, Gabe and Wyatt, for that behind the scenes. Hey Manny, what do you think about the esports club?
Thank you, Emmy. That was super interesting.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I can't wait to see some of the games they have in store for us.
Seems like a great way to get to know your fellow Barons.
That reminds me about the Fall Assembly.
All right, we will now have Kenna what to expect for the fall assembly.
Thank you, Ella. Now we're going to be interviewing our ASB Vice President on the Fall Sports Assembly coming up tomorrow. Let's go to that.
The Fall Sports Assembly is one of our annual assemblies at the beginning of the year that recognizes our fall sports.
So this assembly is going to be the Olympic theme. Since Olympics are going on right now, we thought it would be a good idea. And then to get into the assembly, just basically wear your bearing gear, and it wouldn't hurt to also incorporate Olympic gear.
School assemblies are a way for students to come together and show their school spirit. We want to give recognition to each one of our fall sports and motivate and encourage them for their upcoming season.
I'm really excited for this assembly just because it's one of the most hyped for each year. It recognizes one of our main sports, which is football, and there's going to be a bunch of games there too. Thank you.
For me, Barons. Hey Manny, are you going to be pulling up to the Fall Sports Assembly?
Thank you, Kenna. And of course, I am so excited for the school spirit.
Yeah, me too. But sadly, Barons, this broadcast is coming to a close.
That's right, Barons. Make sure you guys tune into the next broadcast. But with that, I'm Manny.
And I'm Ella.
And we're signing off.